Alright, welcome to week 3. Just jumping right into the prep that I hopefully think is ready for the match this week. So this week I'm actually going against Spida. Still forgetting which one that is. So this video is recorded a little bit late. I've been procrastinating about putting up week 2. I have it all edited and everything. I'm just procrastinating on the thumbnail, but I'll probably have it up later today from when I'm recording this. And I'll probably post this video in a couple days from when I'm recording this now. So I have the match with Spida in about 15 minutes now, so just gonna go over the prep quick. His team is pretty hard to break for me, mostly due to that wheezing being a bit of a problem. I had Steelix in the prep before, but I decided against it because it doesn't do as well against a lot of the other stuff this week. Namely, the Mega Gallade will give it trouble, the Rotom Heat, the Crocodile can kind of hurt it. Won't be able to do much to the Crocodile in return, and the Milotic as well. So unless I had something like a Toxic on the Milotic or Crocodile or any of these beforehand, Steelix is going to have a hard time dealing with them. So decided against bringing that, so the wheezing is going to be a bit of a problem. For that, really my only things I have are the Quillfish burning it to help chip it down over time. If it's grounded, spikes will be good for that too. Whether it's going to be something like Misty Terrain or Levitate or Neutralizing Gas, I'm unsure. I think Neutralizing Gas might come. Still bringing the Toxic Spikes just in case though. But I should go over things in order. So first up is Silvally. Silvally is Silvally Electric because most of the stuff on his team doesn't threaten that too much. The Crocodile is the only one, but on the Silvally for that, just in case it's a Scarf set, I brought Flame Charge. So if I predict it to come in, I can just go for that, and I don't have to worry anymore about a Scarf outspeeding me. I'm running enough speed to outspeed that. Also on the set, I have Surf. So the hope is if I have enough chip, and I believe to the point where Surf can knock it out, I can just Flame Charge on the switch in and then Surf to take that out. Electric's just nice for being able to take the hits from Tornadus with the Hurricanes. It'll make it a good switch into that with its reasonable natural bulk and being able to threaten that out. U-turn's just there for momentum. It hits the Celebi harder. If I don't think I'm going to win a matchup, even though I have a Flame Charge up, I can just switch out on the stuff like Ambipom and Tornadus and get that out quickly. And then Thunderbolt's just there for stab. Hits the Tornadus and the Milotic primarily. Those are the two things I wanted to hit harder. I have Rotom on the team for Electric Stab, but I think Electric just does a little bit better. Both my Electric using Pokemon also have coverage for the Crocodile, so Electric Spam isn't going to be that hard. Then I have Quillfish here with Spikes, Toxic Spikes, Scald, and Protect. Just spike stacking is one of the big things I want to do in this game. The only hazard removal he has is the Tornadus and Wheezing and Rotom. Rotom doesn't want to take an incoming Scald. Tornadus doesn't really care. That's why it's going to be a bit of a problem this game. But if it's defogging, that gives me a chance to bring something else in if I feel I can. Protect is just there to be able to recover a bit of health and scout something, like if the Crocodile goes for an Earthquake and I scout that and go into something like Rotom to take that, I can then see if it's locked in, if it decides to switch out, so that'll be good for scouting that out. Yeah, if he brings Wheezing on the ground, that's going to make Toxic Spikes not as good, but just general Spikes will be good for weakening stuff. For something like my Scarf Pokemon in the back. So the first of the Scarfs is Hoopa. Hoopa just hits hard. The only thing that wants to take a Dark Pulse is the Crocodile, and even that not really. Because of the speed tiers on his team, I can run Modest. It's not as strong as Specs, obviously, but not having to run Timid and getting the extra boost from Modest is going to be nice for breaking through stuff. Justified Gallade would be a problem if not for the fact that if it comes in on a Dark Pulse, it's going to have to take another one because it's not going to outspeed me with the Scarf there. Trick is just there, so if something like especially defensive Milotic is there to try and take me on, I'm not going to worry about that, and I can just trick it. Energy Ball is also an option, but if I want to play it safe, it also hits the Wheezing. Takes a Boots away from Rotom if it has that. Anything like that could be nice. and especially with the Milotic, if the Milotic has a specs on it, Quillfish has an easier time setting up on it. My Vaporeon can also just pass wishes quite freely in that case. So those are both good. Vaporeon's the next member. Vaporeon's here just for flip turn, Toxic Wish, Protect, just passing those wishes and the stuff. There isn't a huge defensive backbone on my team, but it's still good to just have those wishes there just in case. The specially defensive Vaporeon can take stuff like the Tornadus, Milotic, the Wheezing can take hits, but it can't really hit it back. If I have it burnt or something from my Quillfish though, then Vaporeon has an easier time, unless it's Pain Split. I take hits from Rotom. Okay. Not really going to be planning to take hits, but the Curse-like can take some hits as well, though I have to be fearful of a Giga Drain. But I believe, unless it's a spec set, if I get a Toxic on the incoming switch, I can Wish Protect to stall it a bit, and that should be pretty decent. And the Wish is just nice as well for stuff like Silvally. Like I said, it's a good answer to Tornadus with its natural bulk, but it's not having its own passive recovery because it's holding the electric memory and it has just no recovery in general, other than rest. So having the Vaporeon Wishes is nice for that. Rotom is here of a Choice Scarf set. Again, just like the Hoopa, nothing really wants to take its coverage so much. The one thing that can is a Celebi. Celebi can take that, and so can the Rotom. But having the reliable Scarf means that Tornadus is kept in check. I can Volt Switch on that. If I think that the Crocodile is going to come in, that's an easy Leaf Storm. Take that out, and then if the Crocodile's gone at any point in this game, that just makes Rotom much better, because I can bring it in on stuff that I want to finish, and I have no repercussions put against me, because I can just Volt Switch, take that out. If he switches into something else to take that damage, like the Rotom, I can bring something like Hoopa in, and Rotom can't really do anything to that. Last but not least is Cinderace, the Pokemon that by the time you're seeing this, 2 games in a row, it's been the last Pokemon standing and not quite clinched the win. Not to a fault of its own, usually a fault to my prep. In the last game in week 2, it was actually a roll to have the knockout. So it was unlucky for me, but, I believe it was a 72% roll, I think was said at the end of the day, so it wasn't that bad. It just twice in a row, it's not quite taken the win. But hopefully in this week it performs a little bit better. I have enough speed here. I can't outspeed the Tornadus naturally, unfortunately. I'd have to run Scarf or something. But I don't think that's worth it. I'd rather just run the Heavy Duty Boots and avoid stuff like random Sticky Webs from Swadloon or any other hazards on Cinderace. Heavy Duty Boots are just generally a good item on it. I have Pyro Ball here just to hit hard Fire Stab. It hits most of the team except the Rotom and the Milotic. Weezing can probably take it if it's a defensive set, but I'm not counting on it to break Pokemon. I'm counting on it to clean up more so. It has enough speed for the Ambipom, so it can actually outspeed anything else below that. Crocodile is going to be faster with a Scarf set, but for that, I don't have that much of an option against a Scarf set anyways. The answers to that I have are having a Scarf Rotom survive a hit and take it out, having Quillfish burn on incoming switch, Flame Charge with Silvally. Otherwise, Scarf Crocodile is going to be a bit of a pain in this game. Paraball's there, High Jump Kick's there, that just hits everything else hard. It's good for the Rotom that it can't hit, and the Milotic, it hits those neutrally, unlike the Pyro Ball. Sucker Punch is there just to be able to take stuff out that would normally outspeed me. The Scarf Crocodile isn't really gonna matter if the Sucker Punch, I'm not gonna do that much damage to finish it, but if it's chipped down, it's going to be nice. And then U-Turn's just there for momentum, because I already have the Volt Switch on the Rotom and U-Turn on Silvally. Being able to have 3 momentum builders are going to be nice on this team, especially for getting stuff like Hoopa in, which he has no switch-ins for. Other than that, that's pretty much all I mostly have to say about the team. I guess my goal in the game is going to be able to weaken down that Crocodile and hopefully take it out. He doesn't have wish support on his team, which is nice, so Crocodile's going to be chipped down over time if I can get spikes down. Toxic spikes especially, if I can get a toxic off on it. That chip's going to be nice, especially when it's going to be trying to come in on the Quillfish, probably more than most of anything. Like, Rodon might come in, but a Scald's still going to hit that, and it's going to hit the Crocodile, so... yeah, if I take out Crocodile, I have a much easier time this game. With it up, I'm going to have to play more... I can't do much for defense, I'm just going to have to trade blows with it for the most part. Hopefully this game goes better than week 1 or 2, and we could take a win. It'd be nice against Spida. I do a lot of prep with him, so this is a game that I kind of want to win in good spirits. But yeah, I guess I'll just see you in a moment in the game. Okay, here in the match. I totally didn't have to scrap the recording because I couldn't turn off mod join because I don't know Showdown well enough, I guess. So looking at his team, the Crocodile's there, so that's going to be of a pain to deal with, but he also doesn't have the Milotic, which means Cinderace is going to have an easier time in this game. It's going to have to deal with the Tornadus. But that's fine. The Rotom's going to be able to take the Pyro Balls, but it's not going to take the high jump kicks. Scarf Crocodile, I think, is still pretty likely in this game, but looking at the starting matchup right here, I think Silvally is fine for a start. It can U-turn on most stuff, take most hits. Toxic Spikes aren't an issue from using if that leads off because I have the Quillfish. Yeah, I think just Silvally is a good start. Celebi comes out, which is great for us because we could very well have a slower U-turn here. Another option is actually just Flame Charge to start. That's not that bad of an option actually, because again, it can't beat us in one turn, and if the Tornadus comes in, or the Crocodile, we can start threatening that. Yeah, as it's gonna have a faster U-turn. And this Rotom can't do anything to us because it can't trick us. It can overheat. A Specs overheat could suck, but a Surf here is pretty free. It can burn us, but we're a special offensive Silvally for our main stabs. So that's fine. The worst it will do is weaken the Flame Charge. That's not going to hurt anything anyways. And or weaken the U-turn on Celebi, but that's still times 4 effective, so it's still going to do good damage. Knowing we're slower than the Celebi is also good. Because of that, we know that we can get slower U-turns off with our Silvally. Just waiting on his move. I expect a Will-O-Wisp. Unlikely to see a Nasty Plot, though it is technically possible because one Nasty Plot and he, in theory, hits most of our team. We're going to get the Surf off here, and he is going to overheat and do a good amount of damage, but it's not enough to KO. Not even close. He can bring in Celebi here. That's fine. We get a faster U-turn off now, unless he's a Scarf Celebi. Might not be good to throw out Silvally this early, but nope, we're faster. Good. So we can bring in the Rotom here, and there's a chance he's going to expect us to go for the Shadow Ball here. Leaf Storm almost kills, and I don't know if this thing has any kind of oh, that's right. He's Scarf. That was stupid of me. I can bring in this. It's either the Weezing that comes in here, or the Crocodile. In either case, I'm going to play the safe Energy Ball here as we take out the Crocodile. That is really good. Oh, it's Sash. Okay. That also means if we get the Spike though, that's an immediate kill on it. We don't have to worry about Dark Pulse being resisted by that anymore, only the Weezing. He's not Scarf. He's likely to go into something. Big hit. I'm just going to go into Vaporeon as he's going to knock. I suppose I'm over predicting already in the game, so that's not good. He's gonna set up the rocks. I'm gonna do a wish here. And the question now becomes, who do I want to save? Do I want to bring back the... Do I want to bring back Silvally, or do I want to bring this health back up here? If I flip turn here, I don't get much chances to wish again. And that kills? Apparently I'm just terrible with my Vaporeon rolls. I could have sworn that didn't kill. That's really not good. All I can do is U-turn here. So that's not good at all. I probably should have set a spike there. I'm not playing this game well at all. We get another U-turn though. So that's fine. We're gonna take that out. And I think here there's nothing better to do than just bring in Silvally and sack it off. I'll be able to hit the Rotom. The Celebi's going to be faster. That's fine. It's going to U-turn here. As he's going to bring out Gallade. I can just Pyro Ball here. Most I can do is chip my win condition right now. And it is not that feasible, unfortunately. But is to weaken this Gallade. Oh, he brings in Tornadus, and I miss. Nice. Nice bringing back the RNG in this game. As he can freely bring in the Weezing to take the hit. Which sucks, but I can't do anything about it. He's going to bring in Rotom. I'm going to hit that. The Scarf set, it's going to suck here. As we don't miss high jump kick, so that's good. And yeah, we're basically just asking... Okay, that's taken out. I don't think we have a win condition still here. We can U-turn here and go into Quillfish. I need the Sucker Punch to be able to chip down the Tornadus to put it into Psychic range. It's a Rocky Helmet Tornadus, so that's at least good. When I get Hoopa in, it pretty well gets a kill, which is nice. He's going to bring this in. If it bulks up, that's not good. You go for a Drain Punch, and... Oh, Inner Focus doesn't block Intimidate anymore. What I could do here is I can make a very ballsy play and go hard into Hoopa on the Psychic move. That's my win condition right now, and it's not... Oh, that's really good. I pretty well get a kill here. Nothing wants to take two of these hits. I'm just going to bring in this. I'm going to sacrifice it. There's no reason to keep it alive. As he goes for a U-turn. And I'm going to Scald. Because he can't really heal himself much with Drain Punch, so there's no point in bringing himself out of range of the Psychic killing. This could be a very close game. I'm surprised I've been able to hold on to this. As he's going to knock, and I'm going to get off the Scald And I'm gonna burn. That's big. That's big. Not exactly game. If he has no moves on Tornadus though, that can not, like if Sucker Punch can't hit him, that could be good. But no reason here not to just Psychic. It's gonna be close. But if this Tornadus is especially defensive enough, and I don't know if it is, Sucker Punch could finish. Could have been better to go hard Cinderace there and get the Sucker Punch off. No, it wouldn't have mattered. I'm just going to Sucker here, as we're going to grab the kill. Oh, that's Cinderace clinching up the game. Oh man, so 3 games in a row. Cinderace's last Pokemon, 2 of them, it just misses out. 3rd game, picks up the win. That was great. Well played, the Spida. So happy that my Milotic didn't come. Yeah, no, him sacrificing Celebi. You can't see the chat right now, but he is commenting that losing the Celebi was bad for him, and it was. Zen Headbutt is what he expected me to have over Sucker Punch, which is a fair assumption. U-turn already hits the Celebi, so I don't have to worry so much. And the Scarf Crocodile, like I said before, is going to be able to take this Sucker Punch. So Sucker Punch kind of seemed pointless in some cases, but being able to hit stuff like that Celebi was nice there. The Rotom getting chipped, stopping a Tornadus from being able to sweep, all of that. Sucker Punch was nice there. Really happy of that, how that game played out. The burn at the end on that, on the Gallade, I don't know if it mattered as much as it could have seemed, because of the fact that I already put it into Sucker Punch range. I think the knockoff there off the Gallade was the play that kind of lost him the game. If he went for a Zen Headbutt there, I know why he went for knockoff. If he took the Scarf off Hoopa, then he guaranteed the win. But because I didn't go Hoopa there and I just let Quillfish die, Quillfish there was gonna die anyways. It wasn't going to be able to take hits from the Gallade or the Tornadus. So I don't think saving Quillfish there was the play. But either way, at the end of the game, end of the day, it was a good game, well played. Happy not to have 3 losses in a row. Hopefully week 4 goes well again. I'd like to make it the playoffs in the first league I'm ever recording and posting to YouTube. But we'll just see how that goes. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I guess I'll probably see you in the next couple days with another match. I'm hoping to set up Wednesday as a game day for my next game, but we'll just see how that goes. So, see you next time.